Hello everybody, and that's not my intro. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of, well, I mean, this is the Stampy Sky Island Challenge, but we are in my survival world. We are, I promise, you saw it last episode, we built this, and I'm still level 30. I have nothing, I got rid of it all. I put it in a chest in the village that was way off in a direction. I think it's over this way? I don't remember. I honestly don't. There should be swamp wherever it is, and I can't see swamp. So, yeah, I don't remember which direction it is, but it's one of these. Yeah, that's all I know. But anyways, since I was getting a bit burnt out, we are going to be doing the Stampy Sky Island Challenge. It is only going to last for as long as it takes to complete all 10 challenges. I believe there's 10 anyway. So, like I said, it's going to be like maybe one episode per challenge, maybe one episode per 2 challenges, depending on how difficult the challenges are. For example, the first 2 I know are relatively easy, so hopefully we can get those done in this one episode. So, we're gonna, without further ado, we're gonna get this started, and I will play the first challenge. Here we go.
Here is your first challenge. You need to try to craft 5 torches. And it might sound very easy at first, but it can actually be quite difficult. And remember, don't go into challenge 2 or any of the other challenges until you've completed challenge 1. But that's the first challenge. Good luck.
So, that is our first challenge. Craft 5 torches, a very awkward number considering you craft torches in 4s. But that is the challenge after all, so that is what we must do. So I am going to link the video down in the description so that you can make this island and follow the challenges. All of these challenge videos are unlisted, but they're all linked in the videos, like one after another on Stampy's video. It's very old. It came out in 2013, I think it said, and that is crazy. That's just crazy. It doesn't even feel like that long ago, but we are going to break down this tree, hopefully not lose any of the wood. I'm lagging, it would seem. I thought I lost that then, and I was about to freak out. Okay. Well, we're going to get this wood, hopefully get all of it without some of it falling off. I don't know why I'm lagging so much in my single-player world. I'm not entirely sure. I literally then pressed tab to make sure that I wasn't on a server. But I think we should be good. And also, I'm not sure if I want to break all of the logs from this tree quite yet. I just got an idea to maybe keep that tree there with one log so that we can expand this so that, the saplings don't fall off the edge. I believe this should be enough. We are going to need some because I believe we need... Now we're going to have to cut down the tree, but this should be fine. I was going to say, I know that we need 2 logs to make the charcoal for the torches, but what that also means is we need a wooden pickaxe anyway, so we are going to have to cut down this tree fully. But the first thing I want to do is break this gravel, and we are going to have to make a cobblestone generator. So this is going to be very exciting. I think the way that I'm going to do this is to move it this way. Oh, okay, maybe not. We can't use this side because there is too much iron there. So we're going to use this side instead. I know there's diamonds. Are the diamonds going to be in the way? Yes, they are. So we're going to have to do this a bit differently. I know I've done this quite a few times. But we are going to have to do this differently, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the water out this way, and then it's going to have to drop down here by 1. There we go, and then hopefully we can grab this sand without it burning. Yes, we can, and that should... Yep, cobblestone generator. Awesome. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is gather up a few cobblestone. We'll save those things for later because we're going to need those. But, as always, have to start off with a cobblestone generator. Because that's just what you do with Sky Islands, and especially this one, when you have limited blocks. We're going to grab that cobblestone. So yes, we're going to dig up this cobblestone. I don't want too much. Like, yes, we're going to want to make a stone pickaxe at some point, but what I want to do first is build a little bit of a platform over this way, just so that when the saplings drop and the apples and things like that, because we are still on hard mode, because this is my survival world, we're going to need food. So the apples, we're going to have to rely on those until we can get a fishing rod to fish later on. And until that point, we have to rely on the apples that fall from that very oak tree. So, I don't know why I said that so strange. That very oak tree. Yes, that is a very oak tree. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to dig a few more. There we go. And we are going to make some more slabs, just because I want to give us enough space so that these saplings don't drop off. I know I already said that, but I'm saying it again just to get my point across. Okay, we might have to go out a little bit more, but the next thing I want to do is make a stone pickaxe. We will use this wooden pickaxe until it is out of durability, but until then we are going to make a stone pickaxe, because if we run out of cobblestone and our pickaxe breaks, we're not going to be able to get another pickaxe for a while until the tree grows back. So we are going to make a stone pickaxe for when we need it, but for now we're going to continue to use this wooden one. I believe I had an idea for this. I want to put every single item that we get in an item frame. Now, I know that's going to be quite difficult because we don't have any leather, because we don't have cows, but I'd like to try and do that at some point, even if we don't do it while we're on the island, but we come back and get some leather and do that, then I think that would still be quite cool. But for now, this should do the trick, and we're going to get 3 more cobblestone. It is becoming night, so this is going to be interesting. Hopefully, since we're on hard mode, it's going to be slightly difficult because we'll lose hunger a lot more, and we can starve to death. That just hit me. I just realised that we can starve to death, but we can also, I believe mobs can spawn closer to you than they usually do, so that's going to be another thing. All of our cobblestone is burning. That's a very annoying thing that happens during this, but we have to put up with it nonetheless. The next thing we need to make, now that we've made this, or now we're going to finish making this, we need a cobblestone. I don't know why I was saying cobblestone. We need a furnace. That's what we need. We need a furnace. So now that we've expanded this a little bit, saplings shouldn't go off the edge, so we can take this last log. And I believe with that being done, we can now smelt up, once we make a furnace anyway, we can go ahead and smelt up our logs to make ourselves some charcoal, so that we can then go ahead and craft our 5 torches and move on to challenge number 2, which, like I said, is also a fairly simple challenge. And we've already got a sapling. Sick. That's great. I'm so glad, because I was half expecting to get 0 saplings from that tree, and I had the feeling that I was going to have to swim all the way back to the main area to get another sapling just to start this all over again. But thankfully, we don't need to do that. Okay, so, oh, that's where the cobblestone went. I was going to say I didn't think it got destroyed, but I also didn't see where it went, so, but we got it anyway, so we only need 1 more cobblestone to make a furnace, and we've got it. Awesome. So let's go ahead and make this into a furnace, like so. We will place that down, place our 2 logs in there, and place both of our planks in there. Now, this is taking a while to decay, but the good thing is, since this Stampy Challenge was made, a lot has happened and a lot has changed in the game, including the fact that trees now drop sticks also, so that's an added advantage, but that's also a lower chance of getting an apple now that I think about it, considering it can either drop sticks, an apple or a sapling from the leaves. That adds another thing to have a chance of having and lowers the chance of getting an apple and a sapling. Is that how that works? I don't know. I think so? I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we're going to wait for this. Ah, there's another sapling. Awesome. Okay, so I guess we can... Should we place this dirt down? Yeah, let's place this other dirt down. Just for now, and eventually we will put a platform around it. Oh, does that mean that my furnace is done? It is, and I just realised I made a mistake. We don't have any sticks to make the torches, but that's fine because we have another sapling, and I am going to plant that down. And we're going to move these because I want them out of the way of the sapling, so that I don't think that really makes a difference, but so that it can grow better, I guess. And we're also going to plant the other one over that way. There we go. Plant that there. That's 4 blocks in between. Not that it matters because it grows next to each other anyway. Oak saplings are great like that. But while we're waiting for those to grow again, we are going to gather up a little bit of cobblestone. And since we haven't completed the first challenge, we can't begin working on the second challenge yet, because that's the rules of this challenge. You can only complete one challenge at a time. You can't move on to the next one until you have completed the first. So we are going to go ahead and complete the first one before we move on to the second one. I'm hoping for sticks to drop from one of these bushes, but if they don't, well, there's not much we can do about it. We're going to have to just wait for another tree to grow. And also, I do understand that I am building these on the top. Oh, we got 1 stick. That's 4 torches, but not 5. Okay. Well, yes, I do understand that this is on the top block. I understand the benefits of putting it on the lower half of the block, but I don't want to do that, mostly because, I mean, we're going to need mobs. I do want to try and make a traditional box spawner where they spawn in the sky and then they drop down. I haven't done that before, like, ever, and I want to try and make one of those on this world, or on this island, I guess. But I do also want to make this island look nice as possible, anyway, because it is still part of the rest of my survival world. So maybe we won't leave as soon as we complete the challenges. We're only going to use things that come from this island. Like, I'm not going to go off and get things from home and bring them back here and things like that. I know I keep looking this way, but I'm not even entirely sure if this is the direction home. It can't be, because there's no lily pads. Maybe it's this way? Because there's no lily pads that way either. I genuinely have zero idea which way home is. Like, I thought it was the direction of the sapling. Like, I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't see anything. And I know the water changes there, but I'm pretty sure it's all lukewarm until it's brown over there, so I don't know which way is home. And not that it really matters right now, but once we're finished here, we are going to have to go back there, so... I mean, it should be easy enough anyway, but... For now, we're just going to keep mining away with our wooden pickaxe, you know, gathering up our cobblestones so that we can go ahead and make even more slabs, just so that we can walk over here and place them around this. So there we go. But yes, using the materials we get on this island, oh, yes! Ooh, okay, very nice. We will make the torches in just a second. I'm going to place the last of these blocks down, like so. Oh, this lag is going to kill me at some point, and if I fall off, I have no way of getting back up unless I go all the way home. Ah, there it is. There it is. I see it. So yes, I was right. That is the direction home. But, yeah, I have to go, get my elytra, fly back up, break this block so the water flows down, get the block in my inventory, fly all the way back, put my stuff back, swim back here, climb up the water, then place that block back, and it's going to be very awkward to do. It's gonna be a nightmare. To be completely honest, it is going to be a nightmare if I fall off this island, especially without a bed. Because if I have a bed, I can just die and get back, but other than that, I can't. But this is challenge number 5 completed, but with the torches that we don't need, because of course we only need 5, we don't need the full 8, we'll place those down. So yes, we have got our 5 torches, so that means challenge number 1 is complete. So what that does mean is that we can move on to challenge number 2. Challenge numero dos. I think that's how you say that. I know it's numero uno, so it makes sense that it'd be numero dos. So we're going to move on to challenge number 2. So playing that right now.
Here is challenge number 2, and this one gives you quite a lot of creative freedom. You need to try and build a house, but for it to be considered a house, it needs to have a door and windows. You don't need loads of windows, don't waste all your materials, but you need to have at least 2 or 3 windows. And yeah, you can be whatever shape you want it to be, you can use like any materials that are available to you, but it has to just have a door and windows and have a shelter, have a roof over it.
As you can see, that was challenge number 2. We have to build a house with a door and windows. So that does mean more than one. Every time I do this, I always write down windows, plural, in brackets, because you need more than one. As you can see in the video, he says 2 or 3 windows. You don't need too many because we do require this sand later on. I don't entirely recall what I need it for. I don't really remember, but I'm sure that there is a reason for it. I just don't remember it right now, but it doesn't really matter. It's good that I've done this so many times and still don't remember the exact challenges. I know most of them, but I still don't remember everything that I need for this challenge. So that's good, really, because it means that I can still somewhat go into this blindly without realizing exactly what it is I've got to do. Like, I have a kind of idea, but I don't have a complete idea, which, like I said, is good, especially for making videos, because it means that I can keep doing this over and over again and still somehow have it be different. Although on this world and this particular challenge, time doing this challenge anyway, I do want to try and go about it differently. Like, I want to go for a different house style. I want to go for, like I said, I want to try the different way of building the mob spawner. So I do want to go about this whole thing differently this time around, just to not only change it up for you guys, but to change it up for myself as well, because I always go for, you know, the wooden house and things like that. But I'd like to see what else I can come up with. Because of course we don't have many resources, we are very limited on the resources we have. So I don't want to go overboard and be too ambitious and be like, yes, I would like to build my first ever house on this island out of stone bricks and, I don't know, logs. Yeah, we're not doing that, but we will do something like that. That pickaxe is now out of commission, has 1 durability left, so we are not going to break that. I always want to, when I start worlds, I always want to get an item frame and keep my first ever wooden pickaxe and put it above my bed. I don't think I have ever once successfully gone through with that plan. Like, I always want to, but I don't think I have ever once actually managed to do that. I feel like I always either break it or lose it or just completely just forget about it and just can't be bothered in the end. So hopefully we will remember to do that this time, but the only way we can get leather is going to be from fishing right now, or if a trader llama spawns up here with a wandering trader, which I highly doubt, because I'm pretty sure they only spawn at certain levels. I don't know, but then also we're above the ocean, so they'd have nowhere else to spawn. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. That could be a way of us getting leather. But I don't think there's really any other reason we need it. But I have built this area out a little bit, so the saplings shouldn't fall off the island now. But basically, it's all just a waiting game now, really. So what we're going to do is, since we've got nothing else to do, we're going to go ahead and just keep mining some cobblestone. Not very exciting, I know, but it has to be done, basically. And I think what I'll do is I will keep the recording going, but mute my mic and then edit it out until that... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I'll keep mining this cobblestone, keep going until the tree grows, but it already has. So, looks like I don't have to cut the video, so that's pretty good. And also, I know I said maybe going for logs is a bit too ambitious on the build, but I feel like we should go for ambitiousness. I don't think that's definitely not a word, but I think we should be ambitious. I think we should. We're gonna go for some stripped oak. I forgot the name of the wood type. Okay, don't question it. I forgot. It's fine. But yes, we are gonna go for some stripped oak, I think. It's gonna take a long time. I know that. I know I just made a grave mistake in saying that, but hopefully we can get another sapling. We already have, if I could just about grab that. We also do need to make some glass, so I'm not entirely sure how many I want to make. We could get one more, make 6, and then turn it into panes, and then we have extra for later. But like I said, I don't remember if we need it for anything else. I mean, there's quite a bit, right? So it wouldn't hurt, right? Just to get one more sand, right? Okay, I thought that was going to fall off the edge there. But no, we're good. Oh, another sapling. Awesome. Okay, that's good. We've got 2 saplings. Hopefully... Oh, and we got an apple. Awesome. We haven't lost any hunger yet. Probably because I ate steak before I came here. And that is very high in... what's it called? I want to say absorption, but it's not absorption. I don't remember. But either way, it stops you from getting hungry as much and as quick. I don't know. Is it absorption? No, it's not. I don't remember what it's called, but it basically means that we're going to be... It's going to take ages for us to become hungry, so we should be alright, but when we do become hungry, we're going to become hungry, and our hunger bar is, like, bouncing right now, which I believe means that we're going to lose hunger at some point. So, yes, I think what we're going to do is we're going to smelt this glass up. What else should we make? Maybe an axe, I guess? Maybe we should wait to see if any sticks drop from that, but right now we are going to cook this up. How many blocks can an oak plank cook? 1? Probably 1, to be honest. We'll keep an eye on it. I mean, maybe 2? I mean, it seems to be doing quite well, but we'll put all of those in there for now. While we wait for this. I mean, we've got extra saplings now. Yep, see, I saw the hunger bar bubbling, jumping, and I knew that meant we were going to start getting hungry, but okay, so 1.5. Okay, so we've got 5, so really, 5 planks should be enough to cook all 6 of that glass. Or that sand, I guess. So, hopefully, that should work, and hopefully we haven't just, betrayed ourselves by taking that 1 sand. I don't think we have. I don't believe we need it for anything. And if we do, I don't remember what it was. And I know I keep saying that. I just really don't remember if we need it. We must do, because otherwise why else would Stampy put it on here? Or tell us to put it on here, you know? But, yeah, we're going to keep mining cobblestone anyway while we wait. We should probably plant this sapling back. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so that's 4 with only 3, so that should... Yeah, I think we should just about have enough fuel in there to cook up that sand. So then we can have the glass, which we can turn into glass panes, which we can then use for other buildings that we decide on. I do always go for a small structure at first, but then we can, of course, expand it when we get enough materials to do so. But for now, I guess we can just figure it out as we go. So we're going to keep digging this for the time being, and then maybe expand the island a little bit. There we go. We've got our glass. We've got 1 oak plank. Okay, awesome. And this is where I remember that I did it wrong. No, okay, thank you. I was like, yeah, this is where I remember that crafting recipe is actually going all around the outside, but it's not good. I'm glad I am not a complete noob at a game I've been playing for I don't even know how many years by now. I think I started in about 2013, so about 7 years. Yeah, that's kind of a long time. Yes, yeah, that is quite a long time to be playing a game. I mean, I know a lot of people, including YouTubers especially, have been playing this game for 10 years now from the moment it started, and I wish I would have been playing it that long, but I didn't find out about Minecraft until it had been out for a few years. I genuinely really, really wish that I had started playing this game when it first ever came out, like when it was in beta and alpha. I wish I had started playing it then, but I had no idea this game even existed until a few years later. And even then, I only got introduced to it via, well, actually, I was going to say via Stampy, but that's not entirely true. I watched Yogscast and Lachlan back when he was Craft Battle Duty, and Afmau back when she was with Sachel and Caster and Dom, who is, of course, Jason, and also Cole Green, and everyone like that. Back when they were called Challenge Accepted instead of just Afmau. That was a long time ago. I have some screenshots on my laptop of one of my very old worlds, and there's a list. I've lost all my old worlds, sadly, because I tried to install Pixelmon and deleted all of my worlds somehow. I don't know. That was back when I had no idea how mods work. Luckily now I do, and if I could go back and say, "Oi, Ryan, don't do that, you're going to lose everything," I would have listened to myself. And I would still have those old worlds, and if I did, I would be doing like rebuilds probably of all my old builds and things like that, but we can't really do that because they're gone, so all I have left are some random screenshots that I had saved elsewhere. So, I mean, like I was saying, I have a screenshot of this board of, like, inspirations I had, and it's a board full of YouTubers. I believe Tobuscus was on there, and I think I mentioned Yogscast already, and who else? Loads of people. Little Lizard, and I mean, like I said, Challenge Accepted. Stampy wasn't on there at first because my friend actually introduced me to him before I even knew about him. It took me ages to actually remember his name. Like, I could never remember it for some reason, and now I just do. But I also had Dan TDM on there back when he wasn't Dan TDM, but he was just the Diamond Minecart. You know, back when he used to be in his lab with Treorus and Grim. I mean, I'm talking the good old Minecraft days, you know? Years ago by now. But, yeah, so many people. And quite a few of them, I mean, loads of them are still doing YouTube now, which I find incredible. To be completely honest, I am so glad that so many of them are still making videos. Some of them aren't, of course, but a lot of them are. A lot of them have changed what they now do. But, yeah, I mean, I just find it impressive. But, like I was saying, before I even knew about Stampy, my friend actually showed me his videos, and she was a very avid, is that the word? Avid Minecraft player? I don't know if that's the right word. I'm trying to use fancy words, but I never know if I'm getting them right. But she played Minecraft a lot, watched a lot of YouTube and Minecraft, like myself. But then, one day, I was at school, and she came up to me, and she sort of said, because I'd started a YouTube channel, or I hadn't yet, but after watching Stampy, I did. I made a YouTube channel, my first YouTube channel, not this one, but my one before this one, which I've probably mentioned a few times. But, she basically showed me this video, or these videos, or told me about these videos because we were at school and she couldn't exactly show me them. So she told me about them, and was explaining them, and they sounded really cool. So I went home from school that day, and immediately looked up Stampy, but I couldn't remember his name. I knew it began with an S, and ended in a Y, but I couldn't remember what it was. And I can't even remember what I thought it was. Like, I want to say I thought it was probably like Stumpy or Stimpy, or something stupid like that. Like, something stupidly close, but not correct. And I spent ages trying to find him, and I couldn't find him. So then I went to school the next day, and I asked my friend again, hey, what was that guy's name? Or something like that. I don't really remember exactly how it happened, but she told me again. Guess what? I forgot it again, of course, as I do seem to do quite often. But then, after a few times of her having to remind me his name, I remembered it. And I went home, looked it up, didn't really forget his name after that, but went home, watched loads and loads and loads of his videos. I think he must have been, like, just past 100 episodes in his lovely world at the time that I found him. Around that, I think. Because I know that when I started watching him, he'd already made the Sky Island challenge, and Squid had started doing it. Ballistic Squid, because my friend used to go by the name Ballistic Seal. I believe there's actually a video on my channel with her. It's an old Happy Wheels video from years ago. I don't even know how many years ago by now, but we don't really talk much anymore because, I mean, high school, went to different schools, different friends, and, I mean, I'd like to get in contact with her again, actually. That would be pretty cool. But, yeah, so I remembered it, and then I decided I would make a YouTube channel. So what did I do? Went home, made a YouTube channel, started recording videos on Bandicam, and you could only record for like 10 minutes on that, even then with no sound because I didn't have a mic. And I made some videos, and then in school, I used to sit around this table, and all my friends would come and sit around with me, and I'd get a bit of paper, and I'd lay it out on the desk in front of me, and I'd get my pencil, and I'd sit there, and we'd all talk about what I should build in my next video, and we'd all gather around coming up with ideas. And in my older Minecraft survival world, I made that roller coaster called the Rattle Zap. Some of you may remember it, some of you may not. I'm pretty sure I told this story before about how I'd sit around with my school friends and we'd come up with ideas of what I should build. And we've nearly got 100 cobblestone. Oh no, we have got 100 cobblestone. Nearly got 110 cobblestone. But yeah, so... Oh, uh-oh. Never mind, that's fine. But the pickaxe is gone. Bummer, but it's fine. I'm going to continue telling my story anyway. But yeah, we sat around and we'd come up with all these ideas, and I built basically a love garden, but I named it the Fan Garden, because I didn't want to be exactly like Stampy, but I wanted to be like him at the same time. So I named it my Fan Garden, and it was a love heart, but I had different flowers in it, and whereas Stampy used, like, I can't remember what blocks he used for his path. I think it was birch and something else. Birch and oak, maybe, or birch and spruce. I don't remember exactly. And he used sandstone for his builds. So I kind of copied that, but did it my own way with different colours and things like that. And I basically built up this world with loads of stuff that all my friends suggested to me. And I went and put all their names in my fan garden and things like that. And it was a really fun time. And then eventually my mum bought me a mic, and it's the same mic that I use to this day, which is crazy to think about, to be completely honest. But yeah, it's literally just a headset with a microphone on it, and it's on its way out, sadly, so I'm gonna have to get something new at some point. But while it's still working, and I appreciate it. So yeah, I did that, and then eventually my channel got deleted because I stupidly made it with my school email, because I'm smart like that, of course. So it got deleted. Lost all of the well, I say lost all the videos. I've got all the videos because luckily I had them saved on my dad's laptop. And basically got all of those videos. So I still got them so I can watch back on them. And it's literally just me typing in chat being like, hello guys, welcome back to another episode. And I was really bad at typing back then, and I was really, really slow, and I made a lot of typing mistakes. So I'd be like, instead of putting hello guys, I'd be like, hello guys, like this, and then I'd go all the way back and fix it, and then type it in chat rather than using the back button to go through it. And it was really bad, but it was really fun, and they're really fond memories of how I started making YouTube videos, and I still enjoy looking back on it. And I still love it so much. But we're going to get to 2 stacks of cobblestone, and then we're going to stop. And I think off camera, I'll probably mine up a little bit more cobblestone, get some more logs probably, so that next episode we can complete challenge number 2. Don't know why I thought that I would be able to complete challenge 1 and 2. I knew I'd complete challenge 1 in this episode, and I was hoping I could complete challenge number 2, but I can't, of course, because I forgot how long these trees take to grow. I always forget, and then I always play it, and I'm always like, oh yeah, this is why it takes so long. But yes, I am going to end this episode here, gather up some supplies, I guess. I promise I will not leave this island. I promise I will not. I will stay here until all of the challenges are completed, until I have permission to leave. So, with that being said, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode we will continue trying to complete challenge number 2, maybe start challenge number 3, who knows. If you have enjoyed this episode and my little story time, make sure you stick around for the next episode, which will be out very, very soon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!